Brant, I have kept you waiting quite long enough. I promise you, I think I'm just gonna do his quests until they run out and we will, like, advance to, like, the next big stage of the main story, at least.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Alright, tell me of the Queen Regent. Tell me of the False Sovereign. Well, all that we've been doing with him is to deal with the Queen, right? Or at least build up a path to displaying our power as the Arisen, our sway over pawns, in front of the whole court, and prove undeniably that we are the Arisen. I'm assuming that if one of these is like a definitive end, and I can like end things early with Brant and just progress the main story without it doing everything, like you could in some situations in the first Dragon's Dogma, I'm assuming I'll get some sort of warning. So, tell me about the False Sovereign.
While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crownflower.
A plant?
What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene.
Oh, the False Sovereign's name is Arthur. I'm not sure I knew that.
This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself.
Why is that small child standing on that table? Is everything okay in there? Oh, there she goes. Alright.
Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont.
The eastern edge?
I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins.
Oh. Well, shoot, I've definitely explored to the east, yeah. Agree to investigate.
I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
All that
right.
obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us then?
The Nameless Village. What she did to us. Yeah, I remember that. That female beastren in the white apron with the red robes. Yeah, who was following me and... I've already done this. The Nameless Village. I went there. I uncovered the thieves' den. I learned their master's teachings. I spoke with the leader there about everything. I'm good buddies with them all. Oh. Well, shoot, this is gonna be easy. I just, man. Well, at the very least, I'm happy. Wait. I was warned away from the village. You met the thief maester in the Hilltop Manor. The woman telling you offered you a bit of advice? Yes. You learned the meaning of brass in a letter? Yes. Continue, game. You found a letter in Derek's home? Uh-huh.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Well... Oh, shoot. If I found a letter, did I loot it? Did I store it? Maybe I may have stored it. Well, shoot. I'll take a quick look in my storage. And if I find a letter that I kept with me, I'll take it out and see what I can do with that. But we may have to journey back to the Nameless Village and have another chat with the thief maesters there. Shoot. I was gonna say, the trip wouldn't be so bad. I'll get into that in a moment. Ah, fie. Yeah, I took out this letter, the piece of brass note, but nothing else for it. We'll have to go there. So, the reason I said that it's going to be a nice to go and just walk there is because I'm going to get a lot of discipline points. There's a lot of goblins and harpies and simple wolves, and oh, Boreas went on a travel with another Arisen. Cool. Dried fruit, I'll take it, put in storage. Silverin, actual player. Interesting. Mystic Spear Hand. Oh, that's the flaming duo spear. Yeah, I found that myself. Haven't used it just yet. Neat. So yeah.
One master who had
As I was saying, I need discipline so I can rank up, get that new augment which increases knockdown power, then I can change to fighter. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. So I will head to the Nameless Village, I will gleefully fight every chance I get, and if anything interesting happens I'll show you, but otherwise, you might have to catch up with me at the village, so it'll be a while. Oh my god, this cape. Is it just my weapon being sheathed that does that? It might just be my weapon being sheathed that does that. Yeah, I don't think this cape plays well with the warrior vocation, which is a shame. But yeah, here we go. Long run. Well, hello, I'm back.
That all you wanted to ask?
Why did you begin a conversation like that? That's weird. Okay, about the decoy sovereign. A nice guard captain asked me to ask you, so maybe now you'll tell me.
Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is.
I actually completely forget if he told me this last time.
His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once.
Oh.
But he's been exiled.
Yeah, that's right. I think I did hear this.
We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, tell me more about him.
For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen.
Yeah, I think I do remember this now.
And what a scheme that turned out to be.
Or...
eh? Now he gets
do
to
I?
sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom.
God, you know, it's the weirdest thing. I remember so much about this game with good detail, like all the little things, but I can't remember a single goddamn thing Srael's ever said to me.
Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
Derek's bill of arrest. Yo! A bill of arrest bearing the likeness of a man named Derek. It reads, wanted for crimes against Vermont and her people. If it has his likeness... My god, yeah. Yeah, that... Oh my god, that's incredible. That would super back up our story. Yeah. We prove that we're the Arisen, then point out, like, this pretender is a known criminal. Here's the proof. Oh my god, we got him. Oh, Brand is gonna be a happy man. So, I guess all that's left for him, with Brand, I suppose, is some quest involving Diza. And then, boy, we'll Wow, I genuinely wonder what's going to be next. So, if all things go well, we're oust the Faker, oust Diza. We'll have to see what happens with Sven. I like that little scamp. He can stick around my castle, I think. But after that, I genuinely don't know. Maybe the dragon will come by, Grigori, and he'll make some big play. Like, there's gotta be some sort of call to action to go to Batal at some point, right?
Is it safe to descend?
Call me an assassin. Boreas, you are not an assassin. Yeah, so... What's my discipline point looking like? 1k to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left Vernworth with, like, 24k, so... Yeah, I'll battle my way back. There should be some goblins down here, right? No. Where are those cowards? Oh, hell yeah! Rank 7 warrior. Goodness, Boreas shouldn't be too far behind, right? Yes! Just a little pittance to go. Sure, I can stick around out here for a bit. I would like to improve both us and Boreas at the same time, after all. Need to figure out a good timing for that. Oh, come on. Counter. There it is. You know, I find it pretty ridiculous that the fastest and most efficient way to rank up a vocation is to just kill weakling wolves and goblins. Just... it's like a Cyclops nets you 125, a single goblin nets you 25, so just kill 5 goblins, you know? Batal, from what I glimpsed of it, seems to have stronger varieties of all the enemy types, so, who knows? Maybe ranking up vocations over there will be much faster. That would be pretty nice, you know? So, I do realize there's a non-zero chance that I won't actually get the, knockdown augment at this rank. If so, that's gonna be a bit sad. I want to swap off Warrior. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but I have had enough.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Yes, I do.
I should be glad to assist you.
New stuff. Boreas. No new core skills or augments. That's... Uh-oh, that does not bode well for me. Spellhold. Temporarily stores an enchanted spell in the staff to be cast instantly at the wielder's discretion. Slows stamina recovery while storing, and consumes increased stamina when casting. Oh. Oh my. That is fascinating. It's one of those moves I definitely would not ever trust a pawn to use. No, sir. But for an Arisen, a player? Like, my god, could you, like, store a Maelstrom? Or a Meteoron and just cast it right at the start of a fight? That would be amazing. Huh. Gosh, I don't know about... Man, it would take up one of the 4 valuable slots, though. Anything else? High Seism! Even more eruptions of stone, inflicting greater harm over a greater area. That even does work with Quick Spell, because it would say if it didn't. Oh. It lasts quite a while, too. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that. And Boreas, you can replace that with high haggle with that, I think. Sure. Okay, as for me. Crap. Buy these. I'm drowning in discipline anyway. Crap, I need to rank up to 8 to get that knockdown augment. Ah, jeez. Fine. Yeah, I guess I'll stay as warrior for a bit more. So what do we have that's new? Savage Lash upgrades to Indomitable Lash. An advanced form of Savage Lash that inflicts greater harm when fully charged. Oh, hell yeah. Gale Slash. Whoa. Oh. It's like the normal attack, but in skill form. Uses the blade's momentum to unleash a series of weighty slashes. Swings grow faster and faster if correctly timed. Unleashes a powerful slash attack if button is released when swinging is fast enough. So, Tidal Fury, I was trying a whole lot to use it. The parry window is really strict. I found it difficult to use. It would probably just get me killed if I brought it to Batal. So, I was thinking of replacing Tidal Fury back with Raising Sweep, you know? But I was like, in terms of area of effect stuff, I prefer to use my fast normal attacks. And this is a skill that is a version of that, so I'll take this and equip it. Oh, I can't wait to see what it upgrades into. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Do come again.
So is it nighttime yet?
Follow me.
No, to me. Absolutely not, Gawain. Get over here. It's evening to be sure. Let's find a bench to sit at. No, actually, come to think of it, I haven't checked in with the alchemist dude who was down here. Yeah, I helped out your, granddaughter, was it?
Well met,
or daughter?
sir. How might I be of service?
Yeah, your stores have not changed at all.
Always a pleasure.
Let's find a bench. Hello, Brant.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty?
I have. Derek's bill of arrest. Do I want to make a duplicate of this? Nah, what the hell.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof.
Oh.
But of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion.
Oh. Yeah, I don't need hard proof. I just post it in a public square. Rumors will do the rest. Huh.
A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye.
Exactly. Having the bill removed would be tantamount to admitting it. Oh, it's genius.
Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally.
Hell yeah.
I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable...
Dragon's
I'd wait for this will make
gaze.
life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
What in the sweet hell is a dragon's gaze? If you use the item known as the dragon's gaze, Wakestone shards will be displayed on your map? Bear in mind, however, that the number and location of shards that can be found will change over time. Wow. Well. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, I own 14 Wakestones total. While I do believe that you can never have enough of them, I don't really see a need for any more right now, so hunting for shards can wait. No, we have other matters to attend to.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim.
Tell me
as a true Arisen.
of the Queen Regent.
You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options.
Pah, I'm handy with a disguise, sir.
I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you?
Sure. Accept.
I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct
Well,
your
right now
investigation.
then. All right. Huh, set as priority. Sounds good to me. Let me go sort my kit, grab my disguise, head to the castle. You know the drill.
It seems we must part ways.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description.
I'm wearing a full face mask, and not a single shred of my skin is showing. Okay, well, I am wearing a very distinct hammer, so let's go with that, Sonya.
Follow me.
Oh. Well, that's easy. Oh. While we walk, I can talk. I think... maybe I'm just going crazy, but I think I've noticed that the game's performance is a teensy bit worse in the city. It could just be me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the performance issues with Dragon's Dogma 2 here. The game is very CPU intensive, and I think my new recording software, OBS,
Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to...
it takes up a bit more CPU usage, so that could be impacting things. But it's not really bothering me, and I hope it's not bothering you either. Gold. Cool. Yeah, so I didn't need a way to infiltrate. I'm already good. I think I need to get to the second floor. It was Deeza's office, was it? Castle offices. Yeah, that would do. Just around the corner. Disguise or no, I made it here without even seeing a single person. I've certainly been in here before. Torn letter. Hello?
Who's there?
Oh, it's Sven! Hey, buddy!
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me.
Now, I'm gonna kill your mother. I'm planning on that. But you're okay. You can live.
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light?
Yes.
Aye, Deesa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner.
I worked it out a long time ago, boy.
It was never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me.
You know, I wonder if I bullied this kid. I remember when we first met, he was being chased by a guard. I could have ratted him out, and I also had an opportunity to, not buy him something. Or just, insult him or whatever. I wonder if I had done that, if he would call the guards on me here.
But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
Cutscene?
My
Oh.
word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender?
Yes.
Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Yes.
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Uh-oh.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brant if I discover aught you should know.
Oh, well, that's nice. But who mentioned Brant?
I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Okay. Out the window. Where have you been, Your Grace? I'll leave it to him to come up with a lie. Whoop. Whoop. What? What? Whoa. Oh. Huh. Okay, I don't think there was anything else to see up there. That's fine then. So, about that letter. Can I read it? You can just make out the crest of Batal and the name Diza. Well, hey! Vermund and Batal aren't exactly at war, but their relationship isn't the best at present, I don't think. Yeah, this could be good evidence. We really do have a convincing argument lined up, don't we? Let's go visit Brant. Do I have a story for you?
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office?
Torn letter.
This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Diza's schemes run deep. To think, Diza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Diza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Diza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
A reward. A wake stone and some nice gold.
We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
Well, shoot. Now what? I've done all his tasks.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Something more for me then?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
That will be all?
Do not forget that we work.
Okay. Sphinx. Mage Maester. Batal. Bullshit. I don't know where the main story progresses. Maybe I can go visit Brant on another night. Yeah, let's go with that. Maybe he just needs some time to cook. Let's leave him to it. Okay, it's a second night. I rested in my bed. Also, my curiosity got the better of me. Turns out, I can actually set OBS to record off my graphics card and not my CPU. And I ran a few tests, and it seems good, I hope. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I can definitely tell my performance is a lot better in the game. So, that's great. Hey, Brant, anything new?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's...
Tell me of rumors about Allard. Who?
I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard.
Uh-huh.
A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace.
Oh.
From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Diza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall.
Oh.
He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task?
Sounds easy. Accept.
I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, Use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
I vow to
Pretty
see this
goofy to
endeavor
do these
through
2 quests back to back, but thank goodness I kept my disguise in my inventory.
With Alice, then.
An unsettling encounter. The Minister's Chambers, huh? It should be right next door to where we were.
Onward to Vernwood Castle.
Well said, Lancelot.
Let us make for the palace. What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
Hi, Allard.
I would not presume to know, my lord.
Huh.
However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Well, shoot, now I'm wondering if Sven is always on your side no matter what.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me.
When I... Excuse me. Sorry, allergies. Seasonal allergies. When I am sovereign, I am going to send this man over the cliff.
Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced? Wilhelmina? Okay. I should hide. Maybe. There they go. I think I only have a short amount of time, so let us make the most of it. Oh, well, there's a secret door. A window I can get out of. Excellent. Ah. Batali crested letter. Now that's juicy. A letter bearing a crest that looks to be of Batali origin. Best to deliver it to Captain Brand. I can't use it and read it. It's sealed. Well, maybe he'll crack it open and we can read it together.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Uh-oh. He's ending the conversation. Get out of here! Here we go. Ah! Very convenient wagon. Thanks, Sven. I owe you 2 now.
Well, well.
Huh?
We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Yes?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
I have had it with these ladies giving me kisses.
Tut, now.
I have
this
consented
just
to
won't
neither.
do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
You're pretty good, Wilhelmina. Well done.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Thank you.
Is that all you have to say for yourself?
No?
'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next we meet.
Oh, fine. I guess I owe her something. I owe Sven twice, Wilhelmina once. Well, no, honestly, I owe her twice too. That's the second time she's helped me evade detection. I have a lot of favors. You know, this would be solved pretty easily by just throwing people off cliffs. Something to consider, to be sure.
Seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Hello, Brant.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Here you go.
I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present.
I'm starting to detect a pattern. Maybe I'll be sent to Batal to find out what the conspiracy is from the inside.
Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the God's way."
The God's way? I don't know what's more interesting, that name, God's way, or the fact that it's not even capitalized. What?
Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion.
Oh, no way! You know, it almost did feel like that one asshole with the stupid hair was kind of eager to find an excuse to capture Melv and banish Ulrika. It's all connected, huh?
A meager clue, to be certain.
That reminds me, I definitely need to visit Ulrika and Sigurd and Leonard when I visit there.
Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv?
Oh, I suppose I could be convinced.
Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
A fairy stone?
Queen Regent
Ring of
appears to be working in
accrual.
concert with this Phasers fellow. But what precisely is their
Huh.
value?
What would that be? Increases the maximum amount of weight the wearer can carry. Oh. Well, I have Ring of Triumph, which is a boost to max HP, max stamina, and carry weight. What would happen if I replaced it? So, 150 health, lowered by 100. Oh, weight changes imperceptibly. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Ring of Triumph. Boreas, what rings are you using? Spellcast speed, boost defense. Yeah, no. That's fine then. Now, I suppose I should get another quest from Brant. Will he send me to Melv properly, or should I just go there on my
As a
own?
reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order.
Oh!
You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
I see. I see. Feast of Deception. This... Oh. This really feels like a point of no return of sorts. So, I'm well familiar with how questing worked in Dragon's Dogma 1. The game had phases, and by making certain progress in the main story, you'd enter new phases, and what phase you were in determined what quests were available to you. And in fact, quests would auto-fail and be removed from your quest log if you advanced too far too soon before doing them. I feel like we might be about to advance to a new phase if we go through with this visit to the coronation, because indeed, that's supposed to be where we reveal the truth to the public. Or at least the attending nobles. The question is, do I want to do that? Yes, I do. I have visited everywhere, like, the entirety of Vermund. Just look at my progress. So I think it'd be nice to complete this, advance to a new phase, and maybe then I can take a good long look around every place I visited, picking up new quests, and maybe advance the main story some more, at least until it sends us into Batal, you know? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's equip that stuff. So, I equip my hammer, unequip my mask, and my helmet. Put on my courtly tunic. I brought this stuff along just in case I would need it. Seems I do. Okay. Brant, I'm ready.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen.
Tell me of the coronation.
Or shall change once we have attended the coronation.
Oh?
If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to,
hey,
do so before we depart.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. I am ready now.
Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
The following morning, Vernworth Castle. This game taking me right there? That's quite kind. Oh, a cutscene. Damn, Boreas, you're looking oh no.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me.
Boreas?
There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Oh no.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may...
It's not God's way, it's God sway. Oh! No way, it's an artificial way to control pawns. Oh, no way.
We've been had.
So we have. It was smart to retreat so early. I know we were summoned, but we backed off and just left. Yeah, we wouldn't walk into that trap.
The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen.
Shit!
According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time.
You know, call me a conspiracy nut, but I seem to recall those purple crystals before. In the head of the mage's staff, wielded by that, a slave driver from the very start of the game. I remember the design of that staff thinking, oh, that's neat. Purple crystals. I love rocks, gemstones, and purple's my favorite color. It looked much the same, though I don't recall the slaver's staff glowing at all at the time. Interesting.
I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
No way. Sorry. No way. That guy? I remember him. Yeah, it's my shadow. I chased him down, I tackled him to the ground, I beat him the hell up, and Brant took him into custody. He's still relevant.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis
Await
pointless.
Captain Brant's plan of
Let us
action.
await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Yeah, I suppose we will.
'Tis as you say.
Well, is that a new quest? Feast of Deception? No, the feast is not over. This quest is not over. The game's phase may not change until that's complete, so let me slap on my gear. And before we go looking around, checking what's new, we'll wait a day, and we'll go see Brant again.
Now we must report to Captain Brant. That's the way of things.
So it is.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Tell me of the coronation.
If the information we pried from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer.
Oh, I'm queer. I can do that. Let's go there.
I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress.
I have found at least one way through. My god, are you really sending me to Batal right now?
Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it.
I
It
figured.
is an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence.
I knew it.
I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession.
Hell yeah.
There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal.
Oh?
This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent.
I see.
Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts.
Whoa.
The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Okay. I don't know if they're going to be on friendly terms with me, because I kind of resulted in their exile, I think. But we may already have an ally inside Batal. Some sort of equivalent to Port Crystal. Brant, I could kiss you. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, Journey to Batal. That's gonna be our main quest. It's time. We're going to Batal! Not immediately, though. I have other things to do. Other things to check. So... My god. I already have one of these hanging out in storage. Wow. Shoot. I have two. Oh, that's so good. Is there anywhere in Vermund I'd want to put one? I could do with one in the Nameless Village, but I don't know if I'd ever go back there. Maybe up north, near the Border Watch Outpost, or Melv? That's the thing to think about. There's one here. One at the Sphinx. And actually, once I solve the Sphinx's riddle, I'll probably scoop this up and then I'll have 3 to use. I have an ox cart method to get right to the checkpoint rest town. Shoot, I may just be using them pretty liberally in Batal. Huh. How heavy are they? 2 kg? Yeah, I don't mind lugging that around. My equip burden is very high these days. Anyway, border entry permit. I suspected the game would do this. By following the main story, it's handed me a red carpet entrance into Batal. It's if you want to get in there early in the game without bothering with the main story that you have to do some difficult things. I will definitely make a duplicate of this. I don't know if the guards will, take it from me like it's a one-time ticket. Yeah, I think this is going to stay on my person at all times. I'll make a duplicate just to be sure. So...
Perhaps a journey
Feast of Deception
will
completed.
aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway. I can guide you there, if you wish.
Huh.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
God, I'm loving this story. The intrigue is pretty good. I think they're setting up some really cool stuff here. Anyway, it's a new phase of the game. Let us sleep till morning, and I'm gonna check all around this town for all sorts of things. For new stuff, you know?
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. You the Arisen? I've been looking for you.
Excuse me, did you just walk straight into my home?
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Well, it's a good thing you did just walk into my private residence. I was about to stash away my disguises. Oh, no quest even. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, in my rounds around town, I'll certainly, visit Sven.
The Arisen we serve here.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Interesting. The shop, at least the weapon shop, does not have anything new.
Do come again.
How about the weapon shop, or armor shop, rather?
And quality is what you need if you want to survive.
No? Truly? That's fascinating. It's hard to say if we're actually in a new phase or not. The first game, Dragon's Dogma 1, you get all sorts of brand new gear in the shops every time the phase changed.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
So let's go check on Daphne in the slums, and the nuns at the Gracious Hand. Could be something interesting there. And we can check on Walder too.
The palace we're discussing.
Well, the usual suspects around town had nothing new to say to me, so... Here we go. Here's Sven.
I
buddy?
heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation.
Yes.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happen upon this.
Oh?
'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written.
Oh.
It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus.
That guy. From the Thing place, yeah.
I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Alright, I will. A Veil of Gossamer Clouds. Investigate the letter and report back to Sven. Okay. Let's have a look. I need to look at the letter, not the quest. Expressing their gratitude for the gift of the God's Sway. The name Phaesus jumps off the page. Phaesus. Lord Phaesus, that name has come up quite a bit.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been no progress as yet, then.
Well... Does Phaesus have a room here in the castle, or a house in town? Deeza's chambers? I could look in Deeza's chambers for something else. guest chambers, perhaps. Perhaps Phases is a guest of this, a guest of these at this moment. As for in town... Watchhead's home, Baldwin Estate, Townsend, Comptrollers, Clarks, Patrick's, Allards. Baldwin. This won't be easy. Maybe I could ask Wilhelmina or Brandt. I'd have to fish my ID card out of my trash bin to set in foot of Wilhelmina's place. Did I not come in here? A chest? Oh, for love of... Stop clogging up my inventory with those! There you are.
Whatever hardships we face...
Okay. You have nothing to say about Phases. Maybe if I... select this as my task.
Perhaps 'tis time I left this city behind.
Truly? That's an odd thing to say, but okay. Oh. A chest. Yoink. A bunch of flowers. Great. Well, honestly, I was thinking I have a use for bunches of flowers pretty soon. Sooner than you might think, and not for Glendor, but you'll see. I'm not planning on cheating on my elf husband. You'll see what I mean. Oh no, Brandt's not even there. I was gonna ask Brandt about... Oh, he's here. Oh, he's here. Okay, good.
You have my fullest confidence. The way to Batal should be when you arrive. Is there aught else you would speak of?
Well, shoot.
Do not forget.
I am stumped. I've tried a bunch of leads, but I don't know a single thing about Phases, or where I can learn more about him, so maybe we'll find out more naturally as we explore Batal? I know this is a side quest and everything, but I don't have any fear that it'll, like, leave my... quest log from main story progress. We're going to Batal, true, but I'm gonna minimize main story progress as much as possible there. Let me set it today, and we'll go over my plans. I have plans. I have big plans. Exciting plans. Whoa! Goblins! Goblin these nuts! Is that it? Just a stupid war band of like 4 goblins? Huh.
If our destination is a distant...
Well, anywho, we are making for Harv, and I certainly want to get into many fights along the way, get some discipline points going. So, let's talk my plans. At Harv, there are 3 people of interest. Lennart, the fighter maester, Sigurd, who I believe is the Mystic Spearhand maester, and Ulrika, a potential candidate for my beloved.
I never thought I'd say this.
I want to speak to all of them. Now, hopefully, Lennart and Sigurd will hand over their master teachings to me. And if not, I'm thinking maybe I can gift them flowers to raise their affinity for me. Maybe if they like me enough, they'll be wanting to give me some sort of quest to prove myself, or just hand over the teachings outright. So we'll try our best to get the Maester's teachings out of Lennart and Sigurd. As for Ulrika, the Sphinx. The Sphinx's last riddle, at least from what I can tell, is to just deliver to her my beloved. And Ulrika is the best candidate for that. See, Glendor is who I actually want to romance in this playthrough. But he's kind of locked out of being given gifts right now due to quest stuff with his sister at the time being, so I need to give some flowers to Ulrika, make her real fond of me, then just cram her into my bottle that can apparently suck up people into it, and then I can teleport to the Sphinx and say, here you go, here's Ulrika, I totally love her the most in the whole world. And that'll solve the Sphinx's last riddle, and then I'll truly feel ready to go into battle.